Well, we're back in the shop, back at it again. This time, there is so much chaos going on around me that I'm just gonna stop talking and we're gonna take apart that cabinet. So the big question is, how much maple syrup was underneath my cabinets? Let's go see. Nothing. A little bit of dried crusted maple syrup and that's about it. So, as you can tell, this floor's got beat up a little bit. That's the original floor that was underneath my van before. So what I'm gonna do now that all of this is out, I'm ripping all the electricals coming out of there. We'll talk about that one later, probably in another video. But I am gonna be laying down a brand new floor. I went to Home Depot this morning, grabbed another roll of this cheap little roll-on stuff, and I'm gonna be laying down a brand new floor because I damaged the other floor right there. So I figured, you know what, for the cost of 40 bucks, I might as well do it while my van is empty. I hear you got something cool going on over here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna push out your logo, carve it into some birch as a sample. So this is my little machine, I programmed it, it's all basically ready to go. We're gonna do a time lapse, and probably in about an hour, it'll look good.
Look at that. Wow. That's the logo that's going to be going in on the front of one of the cabinets on the big top shelf right there. This was the test piece. So cool. How awesome. Look at that. Weirdos Unite is now, yeah. So while that machine was hard at work and my camera was time-lapsing cutting that sample piece, I've been busy in the van laying down a brand new floor. There's some pieces of the cutoffs. Sorry I didn't film this, you guys, but that's where this point here is to show you. All I did was roll out a 4x6 for a 6x8 foot roll I bought from Home Depot, laid it on the ground, cut around all these pieces, and as you can tell, it's not fancy, but it's in there, tucked around all the edges, and I got it pushed right up in, so it's pretty close to all the seats. This will be wedged underneath there nice and tight. And the only problem I had was to get it underneath this cabinet. So there was very little distance, so I ended up having to cut this, but that's all right. Once I lay it all down, I'm gonna stick another piece in there. It'll be golden and good to go. This is where my water jugs are gonna go anyway, so you won't see any of that stuff while it's in there. But I unscrewed the bed and I tucked it all underneath the bed frame. So now all I gotta do is glue this down to the floor. Last time I did this, I used that little grout stuff that you're supposed to put down with a little trowel, and it didn't work very well. But now, because I'm putting this vinyl flooring on top of another piece of vinyl flooring, I'm just gonna spray glue it down. pretty good. In here, not really so pretty, but I'm just gonna glue things down and see how it goes. Well, it turned out pretty good. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it just the way it is. That little cut piece is actually down pretty decent. And the water jugs are in here anyway. All right, now all we gotta do is cut things around here, put the new trim on there, and we're good. Instead of using the old trim pieces that I used along my doorway here, I ended up just buying new ones because they were like $3 a piece. And the last ones were covered in glue. And yeah, all I did with these was stick these on there with some construction adhesive and boom, good to go. On this side, we're just gonna stuff it in underneath quite a ways. And that's it. Push it down and hope for the best. Like an awkward end piece where this is hanging out over. So I took one of these pieces, cut it up, stuck it on top of there, so that seals good. And then just wrapped it around here. I'm just gonna tuck it underneath. That's it. Good enough, glue it down and we're good. This little thing seems to come in handy no matter where I go. Today this ran plugged into my cell phone while it was being time-lapsed on that piece because I don't want my cell phone to die over that hour. But I'm telling you guys, this battery thing has come in so handy day in and day out. Little CRUZ is in the office. What are you doing, buddy? Ah, you being a good boy, CRUZ. You're being a good boy today, buddy. Andy's just mocking up all the pieces now to make sure they all fit. And like any crafty guy, he's being very meticulous about it. Can we call those CRUZ tailing the drawers instead of dovetailing?
We can totally call them CRUZ tailing.
They kind of look like CRUZ's tails, little tiny. CRUZ took off out of the office once already today and he went over to take a pee and I couldn't find him. I'm like, oh, where'd CRUZ go? Well, he got out of the office again today. And he's right there. CRUZ. How's the sunshine feel good? Yeah, I bet it does, buddy. Bet it does. Real Canadian in the Shawn Mendes Tim Hortons cup.
Yeah, it's classy.
I'm tired. I could just imagine what these guys feel like that have been grinding away day after day to make this magical van build happen. We're done. We're finished in the shop for today. I'll be back here first thing tomorrow morning. And man, I think we're gonna be done tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not, but I think we're gonna be finished this entire project tomorrow, or at least the next day. Because what's happening is, as soon as you get somebody involved in working on your van that's a bit of a perfectionist, that's also extremely creative, when you start putting something in, he's like, hold on a second. Hold on. I have an idea. And you know that's gonna turn into something even more bigger and more elaborate than I put out for. And I thank Andy for everything he's done. They have been working so hard in that shop. And I'm so happy I said yes to Andy when he was like, hey Chrome, I wanna do this for you. I've been watching your videos for well over a year, and I wanna offer my shop and my employees and my talent and put something amazing in your van that you're gonna feel good about. And I'm really glad I said yes to Andrew. So Andrew, thank you for everything that you've done, and I will see you back at the shop tomorrow, and I'll see all of you back in the shop tomorrow morning. I have to go edit a video, drink a beer, and go to bed. All right, everybody, see you tomorrow.